A person is made up of a community of cells that differ from each other, and each of the cells has a highly specialized function. That is, some of the cells work in the liver, other cells specialize in nerve functions, in visual functions, and so on. Then, of course, some of the cells act as a protective force, an army. They are trained to attack foreign invaders like disease or infection. They protect the whole community from anything invading or destroying it. But there has to be protection against inside troublemakers, too. It's as if someone does something wrong inside the community and causes a disturbance. Normally, our built-in police force or immunity mechanism has the ability to distinguish between bad cells and those which are normal and friendly, and will attack and destroy the cell that has become bad. Now, every once in a while, this police system of our body fails. And if you ask why this happens, then you're asking, what's the cause of cancer? Okay, we know that cancer is a disease of cells. Well, cells are constantly copying themselves as they grow. This is like making copies of letters or papers that you're typing. Suppose you make one mistake in spelling. Call it a mutation. Now, most of the time, this one error, this mutation, will not affect, in a fundamental way, the comprehension of a sentence. You can get the meaning and not be terribly disturbed by the error. But if you make an error that is really a significant error, then that error makes the message entirely different. So we're talking about cell mutation now. Cells that get copied wrong, you might say. These cells are weak and usually die. But occasionally, a mutation gives a supercapacity, which the cell can use to multiply in an abnormal way and ignore certain messages. This is a cancer cell. Basically, the cancer cell is growing in competition with normal cells. It's no longer a friend. They're not working together. The cancer cell simply stops following the rules. It stops doing what it's supposed to be doing, and it tends to copy itself. The cancer cell is only helping itself. This is the inside troublemaker we were talking about. Now, suppose the cancer cells are able to get well organized. Say even 10 of them accumulate in the tissues. Cancer actually exists because the cancer cells are able to ignore the attacks and the efforts to control them. Next, this mass of malignant or cancerous cells, now a tumor, will collect first at one point by simply growing as a fungus grows. When there are enough of these cancer cells, they will begin to invade blood vessels. They will get into the blood, and they will spread to distant organs and set up satellite colonies. That's when you've got widespread cancer. So now the mass, this tumor, whether it's localized or widespread, interferes with community function. It can, for example, steal essential nutrients from normal cells. That is, trap important proteins so that the cells that need them don't ever get enough. This tumor can keep the cells of an organ from working normally, like making blood and so on. It quite literally gets in the way of things working. And that's what the whole problem of cancer is about.